Alrighty. Disclaimer here, trading is risky, my results are not typical. Typical result, an average trader will be to lose money. There are no guarantees that watching my content will improve your trading. Therefore, trade at your own risk. Let's get into today's session. Starting the day up 75 on Wlds, sub $1 stock. Alright, watching BMR at the open here. It has news related to the Nvidia 25% increase today. VNT hitting $1. BMR highs of 80. There it goes. 1 second, I forgot to change my hotkey back to day instead of day plus. I'm gonna miss this trade. That sucks. Alright, there we go. Back to normal hotkeys. Quite a big push up and then drop down on BMR. Big spread too. 10-cent spread at times. Watching break a 1, KBNT, break a 102. Watching 102. Sold half, 103. Watch 104, 105. 110's the pivot. Seller at 105, can we break? Watching 105 for the break. Took some more off 103. Buyers at 1. See if we hold. Looks like we're holding. Watching 103, 105. Taking it off break even. BMR hitting 715. Okay, back down to 95. Let's change these to 15-second charts. Big buyers there at 10. I missed it. 11. I missed those buyers at 11. Holding this for 720 break. Took off half. Holding 200 shares left. There's 30. Can we get 40 here? Rest out at 20. Wlds popping up. Passive up. $83. Sellers at 83 on WLDS. Watching 83 here. Starter at 81. Watch 95 or 85 break. Watch 88. There we go. Watch 90 here. Seller at 90. Watch that seller at 90. Watching break 90 here. There's 92, 96. Halt up. Is it actually going to halt here? We'll hold. Average is 88 going into the halt. Halt level is now 99. Add at 92. Watch 95 here. Taking the rest off 92. Watching the dip. And at 89. 90. Watch 91, 92. Fire at 90. Watch 92. There's 94, 95. 101's the halt up. Adding a 95, watch 97. Seller 92. Taking it off for a small loss. Buyer at 89. Starter back in. See if we get that seller at 95 again. Seller 91. Watch 93 here. Out at 90, 50. Seller at 91. Watch 92, 93 here. 95. Watch 96, 97. Taking the rest off 94. Don't like that false breakout. We really wanted to see 98, 99 there. False breakout though. Seller at 92. Seller 90, 90. Watch that seller at 90. Watch 91, 92. Watch 94. Selling on the way up. Because I'm not sure if it's going to false break again. So we'll sell on the way up. Pausing at 94 for a moment. Watch 96. Buyers at 95. Watch 96, 97, 99. Break of 1 here. Break of 1, 99. Watch 99 here. Buyers 97. There's 104, halt up 108. Watching 108 for halt up. Out at 101. And at 102. Watching 105 break. Out break even. Back in 103. Watching break of 5. 10's the halt up. Buyers at an 8. Watching 10 break. There's 12. 12 the halt up. Holding 4,000 at 04. We'll hold this into the halt up. So far, not a bad day. Good morning, Dolce. Okay, BMR has a high of 750. Nvidia is making a move towards VWAP again. If we can get back over VWAP and start pushing for 400, then maybe we'll see a move on BMR, since BMR is only up on news related to Nvidia. They're both at all-time highs, BMR and Nvidia. Resumption on WLDS will be at 53.20. So in about 3 minutes. NA is popping up. What's it looking like? It's popping through VWAP. Like it's gonna run into the 200 EMA soon. Let's watch BMR here. It's popping up. Got a small winner there on BMR. Yeah, 16 watching over 20. There we go. There's the pop to 8. Oh, wow. Wow. Can't take this. It's a false breakout. Alright, about 1 minute to the open, or 1 minute till the resumption on WLDS. Showing 116 resumption right now. It's kind of bouncing between 12 and 20. Hopefully we get a gap on it, because the bid side of the level 2 is showing pretty low values. Oh, there's a big buyer at 12 though. Never mind. Hopefully we get a gap up. 30 seconds. Alright, 15 seconds here. Showing a small gap at 13-14 cents. At 17. There's 24, halt up's 32. Over 20. There's 24. Watch 22. Huge buyer. Watch 25, 27, 29. Watch 29 here, 28. 35 halt up. 36 halt up. Out at 26. Buyers at 26. Back in 27, watching 30. Watch 30 here. Sellers at 30. Can I get back up at 30 here? Out break even. Looking for that break at 30. False breakout, get back some. Break even trade. Okay, watching 30 here. Needs to get over 28. Popping out break even. Seller at 27. Breaking through, watch 30. $37 halt up. 35 high day. Let's see this break of 35. Taking it out for small profit. I'll get back in for 35 break. $140 high day or halt level. $140. $42. Out of 38. Here's 42. I think the halt level is going to move up. There it goes. Nice move on WLDS. Wasn't able to make as much on this second move after the halt, even though it gained more sense. It was just a little bit, I got chopped out a little bit here in the center. Showing a small gap right now. Maybe that'll change by the time it halt resumes though. It's gonna resume at 10:04:14. So 04:14. About 4 minutes to resumption here. Yeah, I see NA made a move. Dolce. It's just right now, currently, it's running into the 200 EMA on the daily chart, which is at 283. So it has to hold above 283, otherwise it's going to be resistance. Here, I'll go ahead and put it on this one. BMR seems like it's selling off a little bit right now, so I'll switch that out for something that's actually going up. NA. High of 95. Looks like pre-market 479. There's a pivot here, 328. Okay, we're above 83. Watching 90 here. Watching 89 and 90. Seller at 90. I don't like that. Popping out break even. Small loss, $6 loss. Big seller at 90 though. Watching that seller at 90. And there 89. Watch 90 here. It's breaking. There we go, 93. 94. 96. Out at 95. Watch 97. Out at 93. Buyers at 90. Got a high fill on that buy at 93. It's supposed to be filled at 91. But that's what you get with market orders. Sometimes you get bad fills. About a minute and a half to resumption on WLDS. Pushing back over 80 NA. Took off half for a small gain. Watch back over 80, see if we can get it. Out the rest break even. Alright. 10 seconds to resumption here. 5 seconds. Showing a small gap. Okay. Open flat. Over 42 is a trade. Small size though, it's dipping down. Okay, no trade there. Opened flat and just kind of went down. Alright, that might be the end for now, but it hasn't really. I guess it's running into the 9 EMA on the 1 minute. VWAP's at 101, so if we still have a play. If it holds like 103, 105, even 110. If it can hold on this resumption, because right now it's showing like a 110, 115 resumption price. If it holds around that area, we can maybe get a curl back up to high day later in the day. But back below 1, I don't want to see. Dolce, you made your trade with NA. Were you buying above 83? 283? Or were you buying for the break of $3? Dolce, have I ever traded abroad? Yeah, in December I went on a trip to Spain. I traded the first day I was there. Um, but it was a small red day, and it was like I wasn't really comfortable with my setup because I usually have 3 monitors, a nice powerful computer. But then while I was trading or traveling, all I had was a laptop from like 2017. Um, and just wasn't that powerful performance-wise. So it was very hard to like trade comfortably or be confident in setups. I traded that first day and then I just gave up on trading for the vacation. Maybe in the future when I have a better computer, um, it'll be like a better traveling computer. Then I'll trade on a vacation, but not right now. I just used the hotel internet. I wasn't really too worried about it. Okay, the resumption here should be at 09:39. So 9:39, about 1.5 minutes left. Yeah, no problem, Dolce. Okay, I'm seeing, let's see here, LIZI popping up. It's running into VWAP up right now at 88. 107 high pre-market. Looks like it ran into 92, 91. Some resistance there at 92. And at the whole dollar. That's expected. About 30 seconds to resumption here on WLDS, showing 12. So LIZI is still a little bit low volume for my taste. Usually I use pretty big size on these sub-dollar stocks, so the volume here doesn't support that size yet. Okay, watching resumption here. WLDS, small size. Took a break-even trade there. Or 1 cent loss. $37 halt up. Sellers at 32. Add at 32. Taking it off. Small gain. Back in 31. Seller at 32. Watching it break though. 34, 35. Out at 33. Back in 34. Watching 38. 43 halt up. 38. Watching 39. 43 halt up. Buyers at 38. Watching 43. Out at 43. Back in 39. Watch 48 halt up. I'll hold 1,000 shares into the halt up. At 48. Last time we halted up, we resumed flat. But the time before that, we did get a gap. So I sold most of my position, but I'll hold a little bit. I have a good entry. I'll take the risk that I'll lose a little bit of money on this entry if it does resume flat. Yeah, basically my decision to hold 1,000 shares into the halt. I'm risking the unrealized 90 bucks that I have for potential to make an extra, maybe, let's see, maybe we get a 10-cent gap, so maybe an extra 100 bucks. I'm not even risking the unrealized, I'm risking maybe like 44. Maybe it resumes at 44. Looks pretty strong right now on the level 2. Your entry on NA Dolce was at 239. Very nice. Yeah, my go-to, my bread and butter is below $1, like above 50 cents below $1, for the break of $1. Um, and then after that, my second best setups are from $1 to $5, and then above $5 is where I start to struggle a lot. So I'm trying to work on that. The thing that really throws me off on stocks above $5 is sometimes they can just flush almost $1 a share. And it's just the flushes. I feel like the flushes on above $5 stocks, I feel like they're a bigger percentage of the move. Or maybe it's just that the flushes on sub $5 stocks is just not so large in cents per share. So I'm more comfortable trading them. But you can't grow if you don't get uncomfortable every now and then. So that's why I took a couple trades this morning on BMR. I'm up a little bit on it. So getting a little bit out of my comfort zone, but able to eventually learn how to trade above $5. Resumption here will be at 16:29, about a minute and a half. TTOO. Yeah, this isn't moving that much. I should remove it from my gap scan, or my high day scan. I need to adjust the setting on my high day scan to go back above 20 cents. I think I set it to 10 cents for a second. I need to put that back up. Because this isn't moving at all. I can't make money on that. SONN has been on the scanners for the past 15. It's gone up 4 cents in that time. The thing about this one is I'd have to take like 40,000 shares to make a profit on it. 20 to 40,000 shares. It might be hard to get in and out with that size though, because I'd be a tenth of the me alone I would be not a tenth, a fifth of that highest volume candle. Yeah, it's just not enough volume. Oh, resumption. Almost missed the resumption here. Cut it at 35. I missed it. The resumption here. I usually never forget to check. I forgot I was in. Okay, watching 48 here. Big seller at 48. It's gone. Might still be there though. Out at 40 for a small loss. Watching that seller at 48. Small $1 win or 1 cent win. Watching 48. There's 50, 54. Out at 50. Seller at 56. Watching 50. Watching 53. Seller at 53. Seller at 54. Halt at 56. Out break even. Buyer at 47. Back in 50, watching 52. 54. Only holding 1,000 shares. Alt up 59. Where I stop break even. Watching over 60. Out break even. Watching 60 still. 2-cent loss. Big sellers 59 and 60. Need a pullback. Yeah, I think I need this to break 55 here and give us a pullback for me to get in. Or at least the hollow needs to move up too. Break 55. At 50 there. Now back over 50. 55. Buyers at 50. Out at 51. Sellers at 55. Halt down 33. Huge buyer at 41 and at 42. Let's get back over 45, 46. Huge buyer. Okay, out break even. Buyer 43. Out for a 1-cent loss. Big sell pressure going into 41. It's holding. Watching back over 50 here. I'll see 49. Out at 47. There's 50. Can we get break? Outbreak even on that one. All down still at 33. Last time we held 41 with a big buyer. See if it's still there. Still there. It's breaking down though. I guess there was enough buying there to bounce it a little bit. 41 still held, but it might break here next time it retests. 32 held down. We hit 33 there. 30 held down. I'll wait till we're farther away from the halt down. Buyers at 33. I can't take that trade though because if it does break 33, I won't be able to get out before 30. So I have to wait for this to get back above 40 and hold. High day, 59. So gave back maybe like 300 off the top. I think 300. Lays, where do you see the halt resumption price? When the stock is halted, sometimes it'll show you on the level 2. It'll show you like a top bid and a top ask. Usually it's going to resume between those two numbers or at those two numbers. So like if it like when it was resumed when it was halted at 148 here, it was showing 142 on the bid and 150 on the ask. And so usually it resumes somewhere between that. It resumed at 140. Yeah, so if it halts and then it shows like let's say it halted at 148 and then it was showing like on the level 2 it was showing like 160 by 180. Then we're probably going to get like a 5-minute long halt because the gap is too large. So if it's showing a large gap, usually you get longer halts to settle the imbalance. It's getting really close to that halt down, 127. And then Lays also, what Dolce said, it depends on the broker. I think that's part of it, but I think it also depends on the exchange that the stock is trading in. I don't remember which exchange, but I think it's Amex. I think it's Amex Exchange. If the stock is Amex Exchange, it won't show anything on the level 2 during the halt, so you don't know if it's going to gap up or down. So I think those types of stocks, I think I don't hold them to the halt at all, just in case it's not going to halt or resume higher. Or it's not that I don't hold into the halt, it's just that there's a bit of more uncertainty, so I sell more of my position. GCT is hitting scans, but low volume. WLDS coming down to 29 here. 21's the halt down. It's running into some daily support. See if 30 breaks here. Back to the upside. Buyers at 27. See if it wants to get back above 30 here. There's 32, 33. Took off half at 33. Only got filled 500. Order's still out there. Gonna cancel the rest of that order, see if it gets above 33. Out of it, 31. Previous 5-minute count to make a new high would be 39. So over 39. See if it can slowly start to curl up there. Volume's a bit light though here. I'd like it to be a higher volume. Maybe we get another 5-minute candle to form before we get a break. I like that it's holding 30 though. If it holds 30. The second I say that, it looks a little bit weaker. So it's breaking 33. There's 35. Does it hold 33 here? There's 38. Okay, watch 39. 5-minute candle make a new high. Starter 37, watch 39. .47's the halt up. Sellers at 39. Watching 39. Out of it, watching now 40 for 47. Halt up. Buyer at 40. Out at 40. Buyer failed. It's back. Watching 48 for the halt up. Taking off 41 for a loss. That might have been a little bit too aggressive. Out of 35 for a bigger loss. 300 or 200. There goes SONN. Watching 44 on WLDS. Over 41. I'll see 44. Took some off, break even. Seller at 41. Can it break? Starting to get some buyers at 40. Taking a small loss. I was able to get most of it out break even. Alright, I'll stop using 8,000 shares till it starts proving itself again. Because I'm getting back 900 off the top. At this point, I was at 4,200. Not good. 44. Come on. Stop with that. Get up to 44. Break it. Let's see, 47. Come on. 54 halt up. Seller at 45. Out for a small gain. Watch 45 here. Took off half, 45. Watching 47. Out the rest, 45. Left right on the tape. Watching 48 now. Out for 1 cent loss. Watch 50. Seller at 49. It's breaking. Watch 50 break. There's 50. 60's halt up. 60 halt up. Taking some off 58. Watch 60. Holding 1,000. Taking it off. Watch over 60. Lost a little bit on the ad. Got put at 63 on that ad. And then sold at 61. But we're back to highs on the day. Watch 63. Get back over 60 here. Seller at 60, can we break it? 66 hold up. Watching 63. Got out a bit early. Alright, 57. Get back a little bit. Watch over 50. Out at 45, halt down 39. We don't like to see that though. 5-minute chart is ruined. At least we were able to make something back. Gave back a little under 300 on the flush there. But we were able to make back most of the loss, or at least half the loss, the initial loss. Showing a pretty flat resumption right now. We'll see. SONN 39.30. Taking a starter here in SONN. Let's see it back over 40. High day 41. Sellers at 40. Cutting at 39.30. Small loss. So watch that seller at 40. Big seller at 39.70. Buyers at 39. Now that SONN is above 40 or around 40 cents a share, it's got a little bit more range to it. It's actually moving a couple pennies per candle. It's becoming more tradable. It's got more volume too. BMR from earlier is consolidating right underneath VWAP. Watching SONN over 39. There's 39. 39.20. 39.60. Still a seller at 39.70. There we go. There we go. Watch 40. Watch 41 here. Just gonna take it off at 39. Resumption on WLDS is in 20 seconds. Showing a slight gap down with 135 and 138. Okay, watch resumption here. Slight gap down. Over 40. Watching 40. Out at 42. Small trades here. Sellers at 42. Buyers stepping in at 40. Hopping out at 40. So break even on those two trades. It's not looking very good right now. Okay, slowly climbing here. 44. 45. So right now I'm just worried about that daily level of 45. Can get back above 45 and 50. Halt level is at 55. So we'll see here. There's 47. Taking a starter at 47, watching 50. Watch 50 here. Seller 47. Out at 45. So seller at 47, 10,000 shares. Starter, watching 50 again. Took it off at 48. Back in 46, see if we can get 48 again. Watching 49, that's seller at 49 still. Out 47. Big seller 47. Should plummet a little bit here. And at 45, I expected it to drop more, but it didn't. So we have buyers in the stock, watching 47. Watch 47 here. I'm gonna cut it break even. Uncomfortable holding it for that long without any sort of break or drop. Back in 45, watch 47. Out at 47, 46. Watching 48 and 50. Seller at 48. Out at 45. I think I'm gonna wait for the break of 50 now. It's giving us a very tight range here from 42 to 49. I'm not able to trade this range properly. So I'll wait. Yeah, trader community, very nice day. We were up 4,200 at one point, so get back a little bit off the top. Big buyer at 41. I will take it if it gets down there. Seller at 45. Watching that buyer at 41. Seller at 43. Buyer at 41's failing, or it's getting filled. Can I see if this gets back over 42, 44? Taking it off 41. There's 45 again. Seller's at 45. We're watching a break of 45 here. See if it holds 45. Taking a starter. See if it gets 47, 48. Out at 47 and 48. Big seller at 49. Watch a break. 60,000 shares. 50,000. Out at 53. Watching 55. Seller at 55. Taking it off break even. Watch 55 break here. Out at 56. Was hoping to get 57 there, got 56. Halts at 60. Halt moved at the 63. Seller at 59. Do we break? Watching that seller at 59. $65 halt up. Out at 56. Back end 59, 58, watching 59. Watching 60 here. Seller at 60, do we break? 63, out at 64. 67 is halt up. Watching 67. Out at 66. 70 halt up. Watching 70. 68, 69, 70. Tapped it. Can we get it to hold? Want to see 670 on the bids. I'll break even. Watching 72 now, halt up. Watch 70 here. Buyers at 68. Watch 71, 72. $74 halt up. Big seller at 74. Out the rest at 72. Seller at 74 is getting thinned out. $76 halt up. Seller at 76. Seller at 76 is thinning out. $78, seller at 78. Okay, watching the dip here at 72. Buyer at 65. Shit, man. 48's halt down. There it goes. That's unfortunate. And at 72, 4,000 shares. Caught a 15-cent drop, so 600 bucks. That sucks. Out at 57. On the bright side, we were able to hit high a day on the P&L again before that happened. So we're back to where we were like half an hour ago. We're still up great on the day. I'm still happy with the day. It just sucks because I really wanted to close over 4,000. It's still best day. If we close right now, still best day of the career. Right now showing 41 by 47, halted down at 48. Starter on SONN for a break of 40. 41's high a day. Just a starter size. Took it off 39.50. $20 loss. Resumption on WLDS is going to be at 12:26. So about a minute and a half to the open or to the resumption. One more minute. Showing 45 by 46. Small gap down. Last time we got a halt down with a gap down. We did a small curl afterward from 37 to 50. But the first candle was a bit whippy. So we'll see what happens on the first candle from resumption. If it's whippy and then we start to see a curl, I'll definitely take it. The thing with trading is patterns often repeat themselves within the same stock on the same day. So if a stock has a tendency to false break, you'll probably get a false breakout. If a stock halts and resumes a little bit lower and then curls up, maybe you'll get it again. So pattern recognition. So we'll see what happens here. Showing 44 by 56. Resuming slightly lower. Sellers at 47. Taking a starter here, 47. Watching 50. And cutting at 46. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a choppy first candle. Let's see if it starts to get above 50 on this next candle. Watching 50 for the break. 52, 3. Out at 52. Back in 54, watch 56. I'm gonna cut that one break even. 63 is the halt up. Watching 56, 7. Possibly we get 60 here. Watching 50, 58, 59. There's 60, 63 halt up. 66 halt up. Out at 60, seller at 61. Back in, buyers at 60. Watching 65, 66 halt up. It's probably going to move up soon though. Buyers at 63. Out at 63. 68 halt up. Wait for this to get back over 60. Waiting. Waiting for 60 here. Might take a starter at 59. Hitting 55 here. Starter 57. See if we can get 60 to touch again. Back out, break even. Wait here. So it needs to hold 50 here, and then we need to get back above 60. That'll be key for getting this halt up at 68. Break below 50 would be would make me uncomfortable trading it further. Seller is 56. Quickly went through it. $55 buyer. Starter 57. We'll watch 60 for an ad. So buyer at 55 as my stop. Right at 55. I think I accidentally pressed the button. I had my finger over it, but then I accidentally pushed it down. Okay, watching 60 still. Might need a little bit more volume though for the actual break. Buyer at 58. Big buyer at 58. Watch the break of 60. At 61. Watching 62, 63. Got the rest at 60 for now. That previous move was 64. Got a high fill at 63. Watch 64. Out at 62. There goes SONN. WLDS starter at 62. Looking for an ad through 64. First 5-minute counts are getting high. $74 halt up. Buyer at 70. 76 halt up. At 68. Buyer at 65. I don't like the way it's moving right now. Flushing down 10 cents. Do not like that. You'll use smaller size here. If we do take a trade, halt down's at 46, keep that in mind. This 5-minute candle close with a topping tail with a high of 74? Yeah, 74. So I didn't like how it rejected 74, 2 cents away from the halt up, and then flushed down to 56. That's almost a 20-cent flush on a $1 stack. Not a good percentage to lose in a couple seconds. Definitely not good. I'm glad we got out at 68 before it flushed to 58. But that could have been a $200 loss. So that's what happened at 78. The previous high day had also made that big flush that I got caught on before with $600 loss because I was holding 8,000 shares. I was holding 4,000 shares and lost 15 cents. So here I was holding 2,000 shares, lost 2 cents. Got out just before the flush. But I don't like seeing that again. So maybe next time it comes up to high day, we might get another false breakout. Although we are starting to form a bit of an ABCD if we do make a higher low here. If we don't break below 50, we can look for a break of 74, possibly. Big seller at 60. 14,000 shares. Buyer at 58. Taking a really small size starter at 59. So we hit 61. Are we going to continue higher? 62. There's 66. Nice pot. Alright, adding at 66. Watching 68 here. Buyer at 65. Out at 63 for a small loss. Nvidia is curling up to its highs on the day. It's at 393 right now. 399 is the high of day. Small winner there. At 67, watching break of 70. At 68, as that big seller pops up at 69. I got out at 67. Bad fill. Watching 69 again. Buyer at 60. At 61. Out at 60. Watch 63, 64. Pin seller at 60. Out at 59. Reason I'm sticking around so long is because I feel like this still has room for, it's like consolidating underneath highs. She's got like this little wedge right here. Right here. But I guess we're breaking that wedge right now. Unless we go further back. Is this? I guess this would be the wedge right here. I really don't want to see it below 50 though. Eric, do you like TradeStation? Thinking about opening an account with them. I've only been with them for a little over a month now. Um, so far they've been pretty good. Their support team's great. They I've been able to get 3 rebates on bad fills so far. Um, and yeah, it was stuff where I was like I was wronged on my execution. I just called them about it and said, "Hey, can you take a second look at this?" And they totally gave me the money back, um, which was awesome. So yeah, their support's great. So far I haven't had any issues. I had one moment where my hotkeys weren't working, but I figured out that that was my problem. That wasn't their problem. I just wasn't inside the window, the warrior execution window right here. I was clicked on like something else. I don't know. I think I was clicking on the chart or something. So my hotkeys weren't working. But that was my fault. But yeah, overall execution's great. Let's see here. 75 halt up. 1 second here. 75 halt up. And at 63, watching 70. Buyer at 66. I see 70 here. '67, '68. Watching 68 and 70. Out at 68. Out at 71. At 72. Watch 74. 74 is the pivot. Over 74, we have 77 halt up. Small loser there. And at 62. Watch 70. Out at 65. Watching 68. Smaller size. Outbreak even. So right here, it's been doing a lot of dips. I want to make sure that I'm taking it off as soon as I feel any weakness. I don't want to get caught in a flush here. 74. Okay, break even trade there. I'll lower size a little bit. Seller at 75, buyer 72, starter 74, 81 halt up, 78 high at day. Watch 74, 75. At 70. Give it a second here. Watching 75 here. Break a high day. There we go. Out at 78. 84 halt up. False breakout of high at day. It's flushing down. Watch 70. Out at 71. Hit 74, seller at 74. I'll use smaller size here because I'm not sure which way it wants to go. Took a $50 loss there. Watch 74, buyer at 70. Out for a 1 cent gain. Seller at 70. Big buyer at 42. Took it off for a 1 cent loss. It's holding 72. Mm. Seller at 74. Seller 75. Taking some off 77. 86 Alta. Hit 79 there. Big buyer 78. Buyer 76. Watching 80 here. $79. Still lots of sellers at 76, 77. Not seeing any big bids yet. Starter 75. Taking off 1,000. Reducing risk. About the rest at 74. Buy is 79 on this candle. Thirty seconds for this 5-minute candle to close with a high of 79. 77, watch 80. Watch 80 break here. 83 high day. Took off half. Watch 85. 91 hauled up. Out the rest to 82. Sellers at 84. Back in. Watch 87. Can we get 7 on the bids? I gotta cut it. Damn. Sell downs at 63. 61. Definitely don't like this sell-off. I think with this, I think it's getting too late into the morning. I think I'm gonna call it a day there. Took a loss at the end there. I was in at 85, out at 78. A little bit hesitated. I hesitated a little bit to get out. I was hoping it was retest 83. I was hoping it would hold 83 and then retest 85, 87 for 90. We didn't get that. It fell through 82. I got the sell at 78. So with that, I'm gonna call it a day. This will be the best day. All my executions are done with hotkeys. Yes, Eric. All my buys are hotkeys. All my sells are hotkeys. The only time you'll see me executing without hotkeys is if I'm using like these buttons right here, buy market, sell market, on like a sub-dollar stock, because my hotkeys only go up to 4,000 shares. So if I'm using on a sub-dollar stock, like let's say SONN, I'm typically using 8,000 share positions. I don't have hotkeys for that, so I just put 8,000 inside the order entry here, and then buy market, sell market here. That's the only time I'll use these buttons. But yeah, most of my executions are done with hotkeys. And yeah, all manual orders, no brackets, no trailing stops. It's all mental stops. So I'm using mental stops, usually within a couple of pennies of where I'm in. But yeah, surprising day today. WLDS came from all the way down here at 70, 80 cents. All the way up to $1.90. Very nice move. 200% move. Let's see if I take a drawing here. 138, 134%. Just on this move here. It's up 255 on the day. Very nice day though. Right now it's showing a flat resumption. I don't think I want to trade any further though, because most people are going to be gone. They're leaving for lunch. It's 12 o'clock on the East Coast. And I'll be leaving for breakfast. It's 9 o'clock here. Alright, take care guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we get some nice momentum as well tomorrow to end out the week. Alright, take care.